Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the October 18th, 2021 Condemnation and Blight Board meeting. The time now is 14:01 or 2:01 p.m. In attendance here, myself, Bill Higgins, Sean Reed from Building, and Sands Cleary from Health. Is there anyone else on the line?
It's Paul Dudix from 230 Hoyden Lane.
Hello, Paul. How are you?
Okay.
Anyone else on the line?
Greg Miller.
Hello, sir. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Anyone else on the line? Anyone else on the line? Hearing none. Approval of minutes for September 20th, 2021.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Do I hear a second? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye. I'll make a motion to waive the regular order of the agenda in favor of those in attendance.
Do I have a second? I will second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Mr. Paul, how can we help you today, sir?
Well, I wasn't going to call in because Sands Cleary was just out talking to one of the contractors at the site, but it started raining, so I figured I'd go inside and call, but now I see the sun's coming out. So things are in progress since last week, and I sent an email with pictures, and I don't know what other information the contractor gave Sands, but things are moving along at I think a very quick pace.
Yep, and I'll just say that, the contractor confirmed what Mr. Dudig sent us via email, that it would probably be another week or so before they're ready to start the abatement. They're doing some work to make the abatement possible, and then they'll begin the abatement. But that 2 to 3 week time frame from when he provided us last week is still accurate. So they're progressing. So happy to see progress and action at the property.
Okay. Let's see. Electrical permit, according to last month, stated that the electrical permit must be submitted to the building department. Has that been taken care of, sir?
An electrical permit for what?
I believe here there has to be a 220 circuit to connect the pump, and an electrical permit must be submitted.
Oh, yeah. Well, I let that fall to the end. I'm going to leave that to the demo contractor to work that out with the electrician of his choosing if he needs the water supply. So I didn't do anything with that.
Okay.
So I was basically looking for a way to connect the put a plug on it, and that I'll leave it up to the demo contractor.
Okay.
So.
Anything?
No, they've got these guys here that are on site now have their own little generator.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Just recommend leaving it on for now?
Yep. No,
right.
Still progress, still working.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Moving on to Mr. Miller.
Number 9.
How can we help you, sir?
No, I was just inquiring about item number 9, 20 Morehouse Highway.
So that property, Sands Cleary, they continue to make slow progress. They continue to be fined. The exterior of the dwelling, other than right by the left and right of the front door, has been addressed. It appears that some of the debris in the yard has been removed. I think there was a dumpster in the driveway, so they are making slow progress. But again, our limitations is we can get to the point of citation, and we have done that. And so the property is currently being fined, and they're moving slowly and towards cleaning up the property.
Thank you.
Sure.
All right.
We'll
Move that one forward as well. It's already being. So back to the regular agenda. Any new communications?
I just had one that was already closed.
Okay.
So I don't know if it has to be addressed. It came in on a queue service alert, but it was already closed by Rob. So.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. All right. All right. Back to the normal agenda. Condemnation, old business, 292 Berkeley,
So I've got an email into the Director of Zoning just to determine if they had, I haven't heard from the owners. Their last was that they're trying to get out before zoning to approve the redevelopment of the site before they knock down the existing structure. I emailed the zoning director. I haven't heard back from him. Just did it today just to see what the status is. But that's the plan, is to get it approved by zoning and then to knock down the structure and rebuild on the site.
Okay. And my understanding is that it's currently unoccupied.
Currently unoccupied, yep.
Okay.
You know, and if it goes before zoning, they can have a stay of up to 90 days of enforcement if it's before various towns, boards, and commissions.
I was there today, it did look occupied, and
Yeah.
there's no work going on there right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep that one on as well. 92 Grasmere Avenue. I'm assuming we could probably just
Yep.
hold off on this, discuss it.
It's under
either
citation.
under blight or it's currently under, fines. All right.
And I'll make a motion that we just move it to blight since it's being enforced under blight so that it's not under condemnation, because it's really the blight issues that we're dealing with there.
I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. New business condemnation? No?
Nope.
No, okay. Hearing none, move on to blight ordinance, old business. Number 15 Beacon View Drive.
So we'll have a hearing next month on this property. We'll have the owner come in and meets the criteria for blight, so we're gonna have a hearing.
Okay. Anything else from anyone? This was discussed last month, I think at length. 292 Berkeley, we just discussed. Anything in addition to?
Nope.
No? All right. 92 Grasmere Avenue. I don't believe I've seen any, changes.
I was there today, so
Yeah.
it looks exactly the same.
No
I
change.
did. I sent to Matt Decker, as I talked about last month, a list of the properties that have abandoned boats and vehicles on the property, and so I included this in the list just to, while he's not making any effort on the house, maybe we can get zoning to have him take the boat away.
Okay. Moving on, 166 Grasmere Avenue. This was, I think, the structural concern in the back and front?
Both locations. One of my inspectors as well as one of your marshals went on, met with the owner. I was there today, everything's exactly the same, except for 2 floorboards that were on the landings in the back stairs.
So we're planning to bring him in for a hearing next month.
All right, hearing next month. 180 High Street. I know there was discussion last month in regards to our jurisdiction, or do we have jurisdiction over this?
Well, I think what we need to do is just coordinate a joint inspection. That just wasn't coordinated this month, and so I think we just have to go out there one day, walk the property, look at the trees that are there, and see if it meets the criteria for, this would actually fall under condemnation, the trees would. But we have to do the inspection, so it's just finding the person that can let us into the gate, and then the time for the 3 of us, we have to notice it as a meeting if we're all going to be there. It makes sense for us to all be there at one time and just get it done and take some pictures. So we'll have to try to set that up this month. See if I can figure out who has the combo or the key to get in there.
Okay. All right, number 6, we already discussed 230 Hoydens. Going to number 7, 114 James Street.
I did speak with the daughter of the owner there. We have a hearing coming up at the end of this month. She is working diligently to try and resolve everything by the date of the hearing. There's one smaller pile of debris and 2 motorcycles, and then 1 pile of landscaping trimmings stacked up there. The stairs, the damaged stairs have been removed. I spoke with Sean, and he gave the okay to just leave it as is for now, with a board across the door preventing access to nobody's living there. And the plan is once they resolve this, to put it on the market, and they suspect somebody will just knock it down. So.
And you mentioned no one's living there, so unoccupied at this time.
It's unoccupied, yep.
All right, anything else? 114 James, okay. 53 Marion, I drove by there today. I have not had any correspondence with any occupant or owner, but I did not really see much change in regards to the property.
Yeah.
Unless someone else has driven by and saw something different.
No, it's the same. I'm just looking at just to see if we are at a point where we can, if they've been properly served, we can.
That's one pitch for the hearing for next month as well, because it was going back and forth with
Okay, so that's next month's hearing. Okay, so we're having a hearing next month. Okay.
All right, we've already hit on 70 Morehouse, 741 Old Stratfield Road.
740, oh no, that's Old Stratfield. So I think I'm going to refer that to, I didn't include this one in the email I sent, but I'll send that to Matt Decker. Really the only thing there is multiple unregistered cars. Yeah, it's a complaint, so I'll refer that to Matt Decker.
Okay. All right, 1180 Oldfield.
One second on that. Do we take that, do we vote to remove it if it's going to zoning, or do we just?
I think we just
review?
take it off,
Okay.
and we'll refer it to zoning. Yeah.
As far as blight, I mean, if we're moving it along, I think, can we remove it? Do we need a motion?
Yeah, no, I think, because we haven't issued an order, we haven't had a hearing, we haven't done a determination on it.
Okay.
It was basically, I did talk to the owner, he did say that the one vehicle on the lawn is unregistered and inoperable, but it doesn't belong to him, and so he's trying to get the owner of it to remove it, but he's struggling with that, and so, but it really is a zoning issue, and so, I think we just refer it to them and have them handle it.
Okay.
Okay. 1180 Oldfield. I went by there recently, and it's hard to tell if there was any real change.
No, there isn't.
The landscaping, certain areas of the yard look good, but again, there really wasn't much change, so.
Yeah, and that, as a way of history, that one, we got it cleaned up to that state, and the complaint there is really about the overgrowth and allowing harborage of animals this last time, and, the property is up for sale. It was a short sale. I talked to a realtor. He said somebody was under contract, the first day it was for sale, but they said it'll probably take a couple months before they take possession of the property and can do something about it. But they said one of the first things they're going to do is just clean up the property and probably knock the house down. So I would just leave it on the agenda for now. It's, this is the only action that we can hope for at this point. Mr. Peterson is just unable to do anything or to hire anybody, unwilling to hire anybody.
All right, so last month we mentioned this item will carry forward. We'll just leave it on and carry it forward as well?
Yep, we hope so.
Okay.
The new owner will take some action.
79 Stevenson, I checked out as well. I did not see any differences, any change. It's currently being fined $100 per day. I have no update. Anything from either?
Nope.
No? Okay. Moving 447 Stratfield Road.
So I did look at that, so the pool is abandoned. It does have one gate that actually has a lock on it. The back corner by the stream has been undermined somewhat. The other gate has some caution tape around it. I resecured it a little bit to, keep the gate closed and so that you can see the caution part of the tape. So the pool is secured. I mean, we could zip tie or lock that other gate. As long as nobody's going in there, I don't think there's any risk to people, with that one corner being undermined somewhat. And the gazebo is closed, so nobody can get into it. And, other than the roof materials being inside the gazebo now, doesn't appear that there's any, imminent hazards right there. But it is being cited, and the owner, as of last month, said, the realtor for the owner said he's not gonna do anything, he's walking away from the property.
Okay. Number 14, 280 Tuckahoe Lane. It's currently under fines, citations, and I don't believe anything has happened there either. So, anything from you guys? No?
Nope.
All right. Number 146 Wheeler Park.
I did refer the car to Matt Decker, but we are gonna have a hearing next month, because the property is unsecured. The garage door you can open, and the door into the house through the garage you can get into.
All right. In regards to old business, 225 Winnipogue. So
I met with the property owner, Mary Ann Callahan, today. Explained the process that's going to happen, that, we'll have a hearing next month for the property, and that, she has a middle-aged son that lives with her, and he repairs lawnmowers and other types of motorized equipment, and has it stashed all around the front yard and side yard and backyard. And so it meets the criteria for blight. It might meet the criteria for a junkyard. I'm going to talk to zoning about that, just because the amount of debris there. There is a large dumpster that's in the driveway that the owner said has been there for some time, and there's at least what appears to be 2 inoperative unregistered cars on the property. So we'll refer those to zoning. I'll talk to Matt about, the debris there, but again, we'll have the hearing next month. I had her, Andrea, had her sign it, so she's already received it for the hearing.
okay. I see no additional old business before us. Any new business for blight?
Nope.
Seeing none. Anything else before this board?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The time now is 2:18 or 14:18 hours. Thank you very much.